Good day everyone, welcome back to Fighters Trading Channel, here again with another daily market analysis. Today we're going to be looking at what's happened with the pairs overnight, and there have been some big changes that we need to make to the analysis, and from there we'll analyze what we are looking for moving forward. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with NAS 100. We can observe that on the 4-hour chart, we had a major break below our 20,500 level right here. But then towards the afternoon, when the US markets opened, price spiked back up and is currently testing our bearish trend line. Now, price is trading above that 20,500 level. So that creates some uncertainty with regards to market directionality. So with the short trade I did take on Monday, I traded it all the way down and I was able to actually get out here at this level of 20,277. Thought it was just a safer bet, so it spiked down. I was quite happy with my profits and yeah, exited from there. Now that being said, I did not expect the spike up all the way past the 20,000 level. The 20,500 level. I actually just expected it to test the 20,500 level and then keep going down. Now, we did get a signal, but there was no confirmation upon the signal. So we got our little evening star, but the following candle was a bullish candle, and thus it invalidated our entry opportunity. Now, that being said, we can see here that price did create a lot of wick rejections, did push up significantly, and it makes sense that it is in a bit of a retracement considering where RSI was at the bottom here, was in the overextended range. However, right now, I still believe that the shorts are in play. Although I was looking for longs from the 20,500 level, the break below invalidated that, and I believe we are just in a bit of a retest here before further move below. Right now, I believe we're just collecting liquidity. So again, market directionality, such a fickle thing, just going into the higher time frame. Market directionality, you got to be so aware of it, but at the same time, be cognizant of the fact that the markets will do what the markets will do, and you can only trade off the signals you see. And that is exactly what we are doing here. I'm quite happy with the short trade I put in, but currently I'm unsure about long-term market directionality. We could have a push up, or we could have a break below and a retest. My personal preference would be to wait for the break below this 20,500 level. Actually, this has been invalidated now, so we can take that away. Would be to wait for the break below the 20,500 level, a retest of it, and then a push downwards. And then, of course, we can only trade that if we get a signal. Right now, we can see RSI is just above 50. It's actually hovering within that 50 area, which leads to the idea of a consolidation. So right now, no opportunities, but I'm sure leading into the afternoon, we'll start to get a little bit more market directionality, a little bit more of a high signal of market directionality from the markets. So until then, looking for shorts, looking for a break below, test, and then a push further. With the bearish trend line still very much intact. So moving on to US 30, what can we observe here? With US 30, of course, we expected the push down. Also with this, I closed out the trade once this candle spiked down. I was quite happy with that close there, so I took my profits. Still very much bearish on this pair. This pair is still bearish and I love it. So what I'm expecting now is a push up to this 43,000 level, 43,100 level, a test of this 43,100 level. It looks like it almost touched there, but it didn't. Test of this 43,100 level, and then a firm signal to indicate that the bears are back in control and trading it all the way down to the support of let's just go high time frame, to the support of 41,800 as we had planned out in the earlier weeks. So yeah, still very bearish on this pair. And in turn, this will give me confluence as to how to trade US tech moving forward. But for now, we can see that on the 4-hour, we have some indecision and we are currently in a bit of a consolidation. So with that consolidation, we will await momentum to step into the market and retest said zone before we look for shorts. I unfortunately did not get in on the short on time, but that's okay. I still capitalized on my profits right there. So I think that is the analysis for US 30. Oh, just also taking a look at the RSIs, we can see here that at the bottom, we were very much in that overextended region, nearly hitting the 15 mark, which makes sense why the markets have now spiked up as they're now consolidating around the 50. And around that 50 means that I think the market is just gaining back that volume, gaining back that liquidity, moving up, retesting said level here at 43,100 before moving down. So yeah, very much bullish on this market, and we're going to keep that in line. Moving on to gold. I didn't really do my proper analysis of gold this morning, but let's see what we can see here. So on the 4-hour chart with gold, we had a massive spike up after a retest of the 2,853 level. And that created a great little bullish trend here that we could have worked off. But again, I wasn't comfortable because, like I mentioned, I'm looking for shorts. Now, price moved up, retested this 2,921 level, and has been in a consolidation ever since, just tapping. Now, what I would be looking for is a short from this place. And what we can see here is we have a lot of indecision candles, and right now we have a very bearish signal coming into play. So this could be the sign we're looking for. We'll have to wait for this candle to close and then, of course, await further confirmation. One more confirmation candle from that to indicate that the bulls have taken control, and then from there we can trade it. Of course, I am cognizant of the support level here, which is currently creating the support zone, which is currently creating the consolidation zone at 2,900. So we have 2,921 here as resistance and 2,900 here as support. So again, still shorting, potentially looking for a short right now, and we will trade that accordingly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, RSIs. Signal's a bit slow today. I apologize. RSIs, we can see that we were in the overextended range. Makes sense that price is coming back towards that consolidation because we are in a consolidation. And we do have a clean break of this bullish trend line, which indicates the bears could be stepping back in, which adds to that confluence level. I'm quite comfortable taking shorts with that pair. So, the Euro USD definitely did not do what I expected it to do. So that being said, let's just get into it. Anyway, Euro USD moves super bullish. I expected it was moving within that bullish rising triangle. It wasn't even a wedge, it was just a triangle, and it could have broken to either side. Price broke to the upside. So it's clear that the euro is stronger than USD at the moment, and price has cleanly broken through this level on the 4-hour. So we are now looking for longs with Euro USD. We have shifted sentiment, and from here, we will be looking to take long positions on lower timeframes. Now, what we can observe on the 1-hour is that RSI is super overextended at the moment. We can see it's already tapping that 85 level. And that clearly means that it is overextended and it is due for a pullback sometime soon. Just going back into the 4-hour, we are also very much overextended on the 4-hour. And what I would expect is for price to come all the way back down and retest this break and retest level here at 1.052. This was the level that was resistance. It was a significant level of resistance in the past. And a break of this leads me to believe that there are a lot of investors and a lot of people at this level. There's a lot of liquidity at this level. So it makes sense that investors would want to bring this down, test this level, and from there find its discount zone and push further up. So we are now very much bullish on Euro USD. Okay, so yen moved way too far. Euro yen moved way too fast for me to actually even get an entry opportunity. So let's get into it. What we can see here is that price finally broke that consolidation cleanly on Tuesday with the 8 o'clock candle. Let's go into a lower time frame just so we can observe. So what we can see here is that it was very much in that consolidative phase, spiked down, spiked back up, grabbed liquidity, came all the way back down. This should have been a prime signal for me to take, but frankly, I just wasn't looking at the markets at this particular time. So we had a major bullish signal with this. Bullish pin bar, where price opened, it closed. I mean, damn, for 1 hour, that's insane. And then followed that up with a strong bullish engulfing at 6 o'clock last night. I would have loved to have taken an opportunity right there, stop loss below the spike, and traded that bad boy all the way up to 1:3. And then, of course, I would have gone down into a lower time frame and then figured out an opportunity from there. So if we were to, that's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So let's see what happens after. So any opportunity after this would have been a prime spike to have taken. But 1, 2, 3, we even have three white soldiers confirming the bullish signal on the 1 hour. On the 15-minute, what can we observe? Not so much on the 15-minute, but yeah, definitely on the 30-minute, prime signals were given. 1 hour, amazing signal right there. So what can we deduce from this? Consolidation is broken. The pair is now bullish as expected, and we would now be looking for longs. How would I be looking to trade these longs? Well, firstly, I would be looking to take a trade off this break and retest level here at 158.427. Now, if this doesn't work out, my next test would be a test of this break and retest resistance zone at 157.18. Now, the reason for I feel that this one will be tested is because look at the way it was tested in the past. Look at how many times this level was tested before it was broken. It is clear there's major liquidity at these zones and investors are waiting for this price to be tapped again. And for that reason, it is a super strong confluence level for further push up. Now, of course, I will be observing the signal here, but if price comes back to this level, this is where I feel more confident taking that long position. So I'll be looking for a trade there. Looking at RSIs, it's currently in a bit of an overextended region, so I do expect a correction soon. But until then, we will just keep this on the watch list. Taking a look at USD yen, we can see that USD yen are pretty much canceling each other out, and it's still very much in that consolidation phase. So not much to analyze here. I'm not even going to go into the lower time frames. Still bouncing around on that major support level of 149.400, and until I see a clean break either to the upside of this consolidation or to the downside, not really looking to trade this pair. So AUD yen. Clearly AUD found some major support here at this level. So it's not even this level, it's actually that level. And we're gonna just make a support there. Found some major support and it actually spiked back up above the major support of 93,640. So let's just go into the higher time frame and see why. Yeah, look at that, super spikes, and the price is now back above that on the daily time frame. So something to consider. Right now, I'm very undecided. I mean, super bearish on this pair. I would still like to be bearish on this pair, but again, yen is in that retracement mode. When yen is in that retracement, it doesn't look likely that we're going to be getting any shorts anytime soon. So for that reason, I'm going to actually not trade this until we get confirmed bullish directionality or confirmed bearish directionality with yen strength kicking back in. AUD, USD, AUD finding strength with USD as well. Good to see. Again, waiting for confirmed bullish directionality, and I don't think that we have it yet. Yes, we have a break of the trend line. We have a break and retest there, here on the 4 hour. So, you know what? Yeah, pretty much is reconfirmed. Yeah, break and retest here at this level. Okay, so the bulls have stepped into this market. I love to see it. My next level I'll be looking at to take a trade will be right here. This level at 0.627. It has been broken. Price can come back, retest, and then further push up. So we'll keep this on the watch list. Yeah, not really looking to trade this. Pound did have a bit of a retest yesterday, break and retest, but unfortunately I don't observe GBP USD and it was outside my trading times. CHF-JPY, so we've broken consolidation here. I love this pair. Broken consolidation here, currently still within the bearish channel, testing that bearish zone. I would like to say I'm bullish on this pair, but again, I have to be very cognizant of the fact that just yen is in a retracement. So should price come back down, retest, and give me a bullish signal, I'll be more than happy to take that money, ride it all the way past this level to about the resistance here at 169,600, and we can actually mark that off as major resistance. This was our last lower high level, and thus it deserves the credence that it is due. Other than that, that is pretty much our pairs for the day. So let's do a quick recap. So NAS 100 spiked below the major support, spiked back within the major support, currently still operating within the bearish trend line. Should a bearish signal be given here and breaks back below that support, I'm more than happy to trade shorts all the way down. Should price keep moving further up, hits this level, I'll be looking to short it all the way back to the support at 20,500 before pushing up. So to give you an indication, bearish signal here, I'm going to trade down. Okay. However, if price moves back up, I'll trade it there, come back down. Excuse me. Why is this giving me grief? Okay. Oh, come on. I apologize. It seems like my internet glitched out for a second there. So yeah, if price moves all the way back up there, I would be looking for a short down here. So read that bad boy. And then obviously looking for a long position all the way to the resistance up there. That's what I would like to see play out. That's what I expect to play out. But of course, we trade what the market gives us, not what we want. So if we get a short signal here, I can expect price to keep moving down, potentially retest off this level at 20,200. So come back up, which I wouldn't be trading. And then further downside, just boom, further downside there. Okay, so yeah, just to mark off why this level, because of this right there, break and retest. So and also trading in confluence with the bearish trend line. Cool. So that is our analysis of NAS 100. Let's move on to US 30. US 30, this bad boy, like I said, I'm still very much bearish on this pair. So coming up there, retesting the 43,100 zone, and then of course pushing further down. This is a little bit more likely to play out than NAS 100, and I think I have a little bit more confidence in this pair playing out as I predict. Of course, moving on to gold. Like I mentioned, gold, still waiting for it to give me a signal. And what we can potentially expect from gold is if this level holds, I'm going to trade it down here, wait for the retest. I will take an opportunity. If I get a signal from here, I will be taking the short position from this point down, potentially to here, because I'm seeing some support here. Price coming back up, retesting the resistance zone here at 29,000, and then of course trading short all the way to the support. EURUSD, like I mentioned, this is pair super overextended, and I want to see a retracement all the way down. This would actually be a very beautiful trade because it is deeply rich. It's an extremely deep move, so we could get some decent profits off a short position here. So trading short all the way down to this level, finding our support here at 1.052, and then bullish. Oh, wrong one. And then trading bullish all the way beyond the current high which we have. So we'll have to be observant, see what happens, and then obviously trade with the markets as to what we see. But yeah, I'm very much long-term bullish on this pair, and I would not be opposed to taking a short from current position all the way down to this position. That's nearly 200 pips if we just observe where price is right now to where it could potentially go. 200 pips, that's some decent money. So keep an eye out on the signals there. And then, of course, EURUSD. Again, we've broken very much bullish with this pair. So expecting price to come from here down to the bottom. And then, of course, having a nice push up to the bearish trend line, which we currently have. I'd only be looking to take long positions on this pair. So I'd wait for that short push down, or even, remember, as I mentioned in the earlier video, this level was where I would feel most confident taking a trade, considering the amount of retests it's had. But again, beggars can't be choosers. If I get the signal off here at 158.1559, I'm comfortable taking the trade. But here at 157.200, this would be a prime opportunity to take advantage of. So that is pretty much analysis of the pairs for the week ahead. Let's just take a look at, for the day ahead. Let's just take a look at fundamentals quickly. Okay, observing fundamentals, what we can see is that we've had the BOJ as well as President Trump speaking this morning, so definitely something to keep an eye on. CHF closing positive with its CPI, which is awesome. It means strength for CHF. Definitely keep that in line with our trading technicals. And then for the rest of the day, we have ADP non-farm employment change at 3:15. And then we have ISM services PMI at 5 p.m. Some things to keep an eye on. In terms of the analysis, I think that is it. Please let me know if you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. As always, this is not financial advice, but rather my personal opinions on what is going on in the market. Thank you for watching. Happy trading, everyone, and catch you next time. Cheers.